Hello, I'm Dr. Che and you are watching my YouTube channel. In this video, we will talk about capital letters. This is advanced English grammar course and we are now at topic number 3, capital letters. There are many more topics in this course, very important topics like inversion, modal verbs, parallelism, passive voice, all types of conjunction, tenses. So open playlist of my channel and watch complete course in order. Link is given below in the description box. Please subscribe to my channel. Look at the description box for updates and link to my Facebook groups. Like and comment to encourage me, share to help other students, and subscribe to get more videos, courses on, and also press bell icon for courses on vocabulary, grammar, writing, speaking, listening, and reading. My vocabulary course is also already on my channel. Why we use capital letters? Sometimes it is mandatory to use capital letters in a sentence with a word. So if we don't do so, it is considered a grammatical mistake and we will lose marks. With a new sentence, when a new sentence starts, first letter of a new sentence is always starts with a capital letter. You might think that this is a simple rule and even kids of first, second or third grade also know this. But you are 100% right. But when we write when we write WRITE, when we write WRITE, right, you can see the errors. We like this, my error. Why you write here and then I used RIGHT, right? This should be WRITE. When we write under time pressure in an exam, we make these simple mistakes. Many students start a new sentence with a small letter in a real exam when they are under time pressure. So don't do this. You will lose marks if you do so. With proper nouns and names, we use capital letters. For example, with countries, France, India, China, we use capital letters. With cities, London, Calcutta, Karachi, New York, we use capital letters. With nationalities, we use capital letters. With religions, also we use capital letters. Indians, Chinese, the Japanese, the French, Britons. With religions, we use capital letters. Muslims, Christians, Hindus. And what is your religion? Can you type your religion in the chat box, please? Okay, let us see what is your religion. Organizations. With organizations we use the. With days we use the. No, we use capital letter. With days we use capital letters. For example, name of organizations or institutions like the United Nations, World Health Organization, WHO. With days or months we use capital letters. Monday is day, March is month, June is month. We use capital letters. With buildings and streets we use capital letters when they are with a specific street or building. For example, the White House, we use the White House. Not all buildings. When building is a proper building, a specific building, not in common. For example, my house, don't use with my house. With White House, the White House, we're talking about a specific building, famous building. With street names like London Street, Oxford Street, something like that, we use also capital letters. With mountains and water bodies, we use capital letters. Names of mountains, mountain ranges, hills, water bodies like rivers, oceans are capitalized. When they are talking about a specific any of them is specific. For example, Mount Everest, the Himalayas, the River Nile, the Atlantic Ocean. So we use capitals. With season, we don't capitalize season. Remember, remember, and remember. Note it down. We don't capitalize seasons. Summer, autumn, winter, spring. We don't capitalize them. If a sentence starts with any of them, we will capitalize, of course, but normally in a sentence, within a sentence, they are not capitalized. uh, when noun is a part of a proper noun, when a common noun is a part of a proper noun, we use capital letters. For example, words like university, hospital, airport, museum, hospital, when they are part of a proper noun about a specific hospital, specific airport, we will capitalize these common nouns also. Let us look at example. London airport. Normally airport we don't capitalize, but when you were talking about London airport, we will capitalize. The National Museum. National we normally not capitalize, but when it is part of name, we will capitalize. The National Museum. Oxford University. When the words mentioned above are not part of a proper noun, we don't capitalize them. Dr. J works in a 500 bed hospital. This is not, we're not talking about a proper noun, so it is small. Small words in a proper noun. Small words in a proper noun are not capitalized. For example, the National Museum. If a sentence starts with the, then we will capitalize because this is at the start of sentence, not because this is a part of the name. So within a sentence, we don't capitalize the National Museum, the University of London, the United Kingdom, the United States. So the, of, and these are not capitalized when they are part of proper noun. Abbreviations are capitalized. BBC, CDs, TV, MBBS, PhD, AIDS, COVID-19. These abbreviations, and they are normally capitalized. There are some exceptions. For example, PhD, MSc, BSc, C is small, something like that. So mostly abbreviations are capitalized. After semicolon or colon, we will not capitalize the next word because this is part of a sentence. This is not a separate sentence. After semicolon or colon, we don't capitalize the first letter of the next word because next words are part of a sentence. They're not a new sentence. Specific times like specific periods, eras, historical events are usually capitalized. The World War One, the Middle Ages, the World War One, the Middle Ages, because there are specific times. With centuries or numbers before them, if there is a century or number before them, we don't capitalize. Something was invented in the 19th century. In the 19th century, not when the World War One. This is specific time. So this is something like general. With centuries or numbers, we don't capitalize centuries and numbers. 19th century. With titles of people are always capitalized. Mr. Che, Dr. Che, Mrs. Dr. Che. Okay. If she knows. We capitalized people's uh, titles if they come before their name or they are used to replace their name. For example, in March 2020, President Trump visited China. President Trump. Now it is part of his name. President used before his name. President Trump. So this is capital. President is capital. In March 2020, the President of the United States of the USA visited China. Now President is used to replace Trump. The President of. Not, we are not saying President Trump. We are using The president. This is used to replace Trump. So it is capital. The president of. Mr. Donald Trump is the current president of the USA. Why here it is not capital? Because here president is small, because it is not used before name, or it is not used to replace a person. It is not used to replace Donald Trump. Donald Trump is already mentioned in the same sentence, is the current president of the USA. Do you understand? This is not part of his name, Mr. President Donald Trump. If we say President Donald Trump, it will be capital. If we say the President of the United States, it will be also capital, because we are replacing Donald Trump. But here it is used as a common noun, as a not any of these two situations. Mr. Donald Trump is the current president of the US, is already mentioned in the same sentence, Trump. We're not replacing Trump with this sentence. Example, the other example are the Honorable Judge Mr. Smith, George Smith was retired before. We use before his name. The Honorable Judge. Here it is used before his name. The judge retired yesterday. We are replacing his name. The judge. We are talking about the specific judge. The judge. We are replacing the title as a we're talking about a specific judge, and we're replacing. Closing a letter. When we are closing a letter, yours sincerely, yours faithfully, best wishes, the first letter will be capital, and the second word will start with small. Remember, and remember, this is very important. Many students make these mistakes. Remember, this is the same I have told you, where first word is capitalized, and second word sincerely, faithfully, wishes, these are not capitalized. When we capitalize directions, directions are capitalized when they are part of a proper noun or specific region. The northern Italy, the southern Ontario. We don't capitalize north, south, west, east to give directions. Origin or relations of things. We talk about things, companies, organizations, where they have originated, where they belong to. So we use capital letters where their relations. For example, Italian food, Indian food, UK companies, the UK government, the US government. When used as adjective, we only use US, not USA. This is used as adjective. Also look at food companies, government, they are not capitalized. We only capitalize Indian, Italian, UK. So please subscribe to my channel and look at the description box for updates and link to my Facebook groups. Like and comment to encourage me, share with other students to help them, and please subscribe to my channel and press bell icon for more videos on vocabulary, grammar, writing, speaking, listening and reading courses. Thank you very much.